If you're having trouble getting Windows 10 to work with a particular piece of hardware, there can be any number of underlying causes. It could be that the hardware itself is bad and needs to be replaced, or it could be a problem with the device driver that Windows 10 uses to communicate with the hardware. So what do you do in a situation like that? Well, Microsoft provides the Device Manager as a way of managing device drivers and helping to identify problems with those device drivers. So let's take a look. What I'm going to do is right-click on the Start button, and then I'm going to go to Device Manager, and this will open the Device Manager console. I'll go ahead and make this a little bigger now. Right now I'm connected to a physical machine, and all of the devices that are attached to that physical machine are working properly, so we don't have any problems here. But what might we expect to see if there were a problem? Well, if you look at the very top, we've got the computer name. In this case, the computer is called Posy Surface Book 2 because I'm using a Microsoft Surface Book 2. And then beneath that we have all of these containers, and each one of these containers corresponds to a category of hardware. So for example, we have audio inputs and outputs, we have batteries, we have biometric devices, Bluetooth cameras, and so on. So we have all of these different categories of hardware. Now if we've got a device that's malfunctioning, typically what you would see is that the container containing the device would already be expanded and you would have a warning icon next to the device itself, identifying that device as being problematic. Now, we're not seeing that in this case because all of our hardware is working properly, but let's go ahead and take a look at an individual device. I'm going to go ahead and expand cameras, and when I do that, you can see the hardware within it. This particular computer has one camera. It's an Intel AV Stream Camera 2500. And we can even double-click on this device, and that will open up the device property sheet. In this case, the device status indicates that the device is working properly. But if there were a problem with the device, we would see a different device status, typically something telling us that there's a problem with the device driver or with the device itself. So that's how you would go about using the Device Manager to find a device that's having problems on a Windows 10 system.